Hey everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for a new Let's Play of Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. This game came out in 2000, made by HAL Laboratory, and I'm really excited to play it for you guys today. Now you might notice the border on the left and right side of the game, and that's actually not the work of me. I'm actually playing this on Kirby's Dream Collection, the 20th anniversary that just came out. I was originally going to do Kirby's... I don't want to launch that, no thanks. I was originally going to do Kirby's Venture, the original Kirby game for the NES, or the Kirby game for the NES, but then I decided against it, and I figured I'd do this one. Maybe eventually I do Kirby's Adventure. Alright, so this is the beginning of our adventure. I love the little cutscenes in this game, the Nintendo 64, of course, being one of the first Nintendo consoles that really had cutscenes. I mean, the Super Nintendo had some cutscenes, but not really like pre-rendered anything. But this game definitely has quite a few that are pretty cool. But this is level 1, it's Pop Star. I'm basically going to be doing this Let's Play per planet. Obviously, the first planets won't take me very long, but later planets will. Sometimes this game does get somewhat difficult. Speaking of difficulty, I am playing this, like I said, it is the Dream Collection, which is great because I have all these fantastic Kirby games all in one place, but unfortunately, I'm playing this on a virtual, or what's it called, Classic Controller, which I absolutely love the Classic Controller, I really do, I've always loved it. But it's a little weird when you play in 64 games, but for the most part, they've been ported in a way to where it's not too hard, so like, I don't think originally I think you could. Now, games that don't let you use the D-pad for the N64 can be kind of difficult to play on this, on the Virtual Console that is. It's not so bad when they allow you to use the D-pad. So now, the point of this game, like most Kirby games, is, you know, basically platformer objective is get to the end of the game. Go all the way to the right. And in this game, you have to collect all the well, you don't have to, but you're supposed to be collecting all these gems throughout the game to help out the princess, or the fairy. And I'm sorry, but I don't really know many names of characters, and I guess that's unprofessional or whatever, but oh well. I mean, I'm very impressed when people do know all the names. I know pretty much the name of everything in I was going to say Superstar Ultra, but just Superstar. I mean, it's pretty much the exact same thing. But I know most of the names, Poppy Bros, but I really don't remember the ones that aren't in both games. But that's okay, I'm sure most of you guys don't mind. Differences from this game to all Superstar. Pretty obvious differences, first of all. 3D rendered, but still 2D style, which I actually really like about this game. And then, in addition to that, we have a new ability, which I kind of showed earlier, where you are able to combine abilities. Now, this really opens the game up to possibilities, and I'm pretty sure this game still is the game with the most abilities. And so you can do it in two different ways. You can hang out with one ability for quite a while, and then you can switch and take it out, like basically remove your power and throw it at something else. And like, see, we have Bomb right here, which is rockets, which is actually really cool, or missiles. I guess they'd be missiles. But like you saw earlier, I did a Firebird with two flames, but then you can combine stuff like fire and bomb to make fireworks, or bomb and spike to make an exploding ninja star. It's crazy. There's so many cool power-ups. And normally when I play this game, I stick to a couple specific ones, but I'll try my best to show off as many as possible. So this is Waddle Dee, right? Waddle Dee, who becomes Waddle Doo. Kirby, I can see everything. Sorry, I can't do the voice. But yeah, no, this fight is unbelievably easy. Waddle Dee will just run back and forth at you. Waddle Dee will just run back and forth and jump a little bit. And if you don't have an ability for whatever crazy reason, you can just suck up the stars he produces when he runs into an edge like that. They do a lot of damage, but there's really no need. And I can't believe I actually took a hit. See these nice cutscenes, and you get a freaking high five. Like, that's fantastic. And so Waddle Doo, I feel like I'm getting that wrong. I get that wrong all the time. Waddle Doo is going to follow us on our journey. So this isn't my first Kirby Let's Play. I've also, my first like full official Let's Play was Get it! Yes, I always try to get these cards. Always. Ever since I was little and I first played this game for the Nintendo 64, I used to always try to get the cards. As you can see, there's 3 little diamonds there. Those are basically the crystals we were trying to collect. And the only way you can really collect them is by trying to get as many other power... Like, you need to use the powers that are basically applicable to that level, because that's kind of the point, is they want to make you try more powers rather than just, like, using the same ones over and over again. So in order to do that... Oh, there we go. The Ninja Star is actually Cutter, and it's Cutter with Bomb. My mistake. And so, yeah, they make you want to get other powers, but that doesn't mean... It just has to be one of them. So, like, right now, if I needed to have, like, Cutter for it, and I don't have to have, like, a pure Cutter or a Cutter and Cutter combo. Actually, I think I need a Rock combination. Rock one for here. Actually, Rock Kirby is pretty cool in this one. Ninja Star is easily one of my favorite abilities, though. I don't know why, I just think the space, like the way it works is really cool. Just the fact that it's able to track where you throw it. Like it can actually go in a distance. Like if someone jumps and you throw it like right as they're in the air and they land, it still hits them. Like it's not an instant hit. Like it's unlike Katy Perry's latest single, whatever. It's not an instant hit. Basically, is all I'm saying. It actually is if you threw it. So I'm almost positive I need Rock Kirby, so we'll take Rock here. We'll mix it with Electric, because it's actually really freaking cool. Don't really know what the idea behind this one is, but I'm not really complaining. It kind of just looks like almost like psychic powers, but you basically shoot this rock out. Refrigerator and electricity is also one of my favorites, but I won't bother with that because I'm almost positive I do need to have... Actually, I like ice and a lot of other things as well. These are... I just want to call them Starbits because that's basically what they look like. But I know they're not Starbits because Starbits are in Mario Galaxy. But when you collect the meter below your health, by the way, that's the health meter in case you've never played a video game before, is when you collect when it gets full. I believe it's 50 to get full. I could be wrong. I could count, I guess, but who wants to do that? If anyone knows, go ahead and comment in the description below, because I'm really not sure, but I'm almost positive it's 50. When they get full, you get another life, which is great. So you go ahead and jump down here, and you can get a crystal. Now, something else interesting about this game is this is the only Kirby game, I'm pretty sure, that limits your flight. Not sure why they did that. I get probably just to add a level of difficulty to the game. But yeah, see, he starts to struggle. I mean, they give you relatively enough time to where you really shouldn't have a problem. But I always find it kind of interesting that they chose to do that in this game. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm no stranger to Let's Playing Kirby games. If you stop right there, you can go ahead and get another 1-up. Stack up some 1-ups. But I'm no stranger to Kirby games on my channel. My first Let's Play pretty much was Kirby Superstar, one of my favorite games of all time, and I also did Kirby's Return to Dreamland when that came out last summer, I think it was it in the summer? And I absolutely love that game, and actually, that game is almost a direct sequel to this one, not in story mode as much as gameplay style. Not that you combine abilities, but there's a lot of similarities, and actually in a lot of ways, this game is, in more ways almost, this game is a sequel to, what's that game called? I can't remember. Kirby's, was it Kirby and Dreamland 3? I don't remember. It's on here, and I can't remember what it is. Oh, well. It's the one that most people don't know. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Kirby's Dreamland 3. But it's one that's not very well known, and actually, that's the funny thing about this boss fight, is these animated enemies are done in the style of that game's animation. Also, all these characters, like the artist herself, she is a member, or she is a character in that game. And I don't think she ever comes up again in any Kirby game, ever. So I find that kind of interesting. So we beat all her paintings, except for this guy, this mini-boss. But yeah, the art style of Kirby's Dreamland 3, and I'm almost positive it's now the game is called, but I'm almost positive it is. Because I know the Dreamland games in general are on the Game Boy, but I think Dreamland 3 was released on Super Nintendo. This guy. And actually, this is the main boss of Kirby's Dreamland 3. Yeah, I'm almost positive that's what it's called. Dreamland 3 is a great game, too. I was also considering playing that game. I may eventually play it. Inevitably, I want to try and record every single Kirby game there ever has been, but that's going to be difficult. So we get another crystal from this jerk artist. Gotta love the high fives. You know, it was late 90s, early 2000s, it was all about the high five. You know, the high five has always been cool. I can't think of a time where the high five wasn't socially relevant, or culturally relevant, I should say. But yeah, I love the art design of the game. So we're gonna go for the cardigan as usual. Ah, no, I didn't get it. But the stars, there's other stars there. You see there's the normal yellow one, which is worth 1 unit. Oh, we did get all 3 crystals. The normal yellow one, which is 1 unit, and then there's like a 10, I think a 5 and a 20, I want to say, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this ability, try to show off some more stuff. Don't worry, there will be plenty of time to show everything. At least I hope so. But this is probably one of the best looking games on the N64 now that I really think about it. I mean, Majora's Mask is a beautiful game, I mean, don't get me wrong. This is the fireworks. Which I like the fireworks a lot, but I don't really want to use it. I feel like I like the fireworks, but I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't want to have double cutter because I think it looks freaking weird. Double cutter, you basically, it's kind of hard to describe, but you basically just, I'm trying to think of, oh, fire sword, fantastic. Yeah, it's weird. There actually is no sword ability in this game, which is kind of weird, considering the fact that it's like the most popular ability. But you also can get a fire sword by combining cutter with fire. And I actually forgot that you could get this, but it is fantastic. And I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh, but I was talking about how this game looks really, really great. Since it is a 3D looking game, but on a 2D kind of realm, I mean, and by that I just mean you're not moving in 3-dimensional space. You're just kind of walking it with depth, I should say. But as far as like the 3D in this game goes, and just the in general graphics, that's kind of cool. How it gets tightened, how the camera tightens in a bit on you. I don't know if that's on purpose. Yeah, this weapon, they intend for you to get this, and I remember when I was little and I used to play this is the only weapon I'd ever used. So you can slash it normal, like an actual sword. You can just hold it up and hit enemies that are above you. You can throw it like I showed. You have to hold it. Pull it out, hold it up, and throw it. Freaking fantastic weapon. I mean, it is really, really cool. That is one thing that always bums me out about this game. I mean, even though there are a lot of abilities, how am I supposed to get that? I don't know. I mean, there's nothing really down there, but oh well. What was I gonna say? Oh, but I keep getting distracted. Maximate over here. But 3D like rendered games, since this one runs in more 2-dimensional, like you're only running in one direction all the time, or 2 directions, I guess, if you count backwards, or you move left and right. But then, so it allows them to put so much detail and focus on the environments, but you never even go into them, so it really doesn't even end up mattering. Whereas a game like Zelda or any other 3D game, you actually, you know, people actually are going into the areas. So it's a different experience, but that's also why I feel like this game has some of the best graphics on the N64. Rightfully so. I mean, I love the graphics. I'm pretty sure I have never played a Kirby game where I didn't like the graphics style, especially Epic Yarn. I absolutely love. Oh god. I don't know what to do for this. I'm not intending. I should probably say this now. I'm not intending to do like a whole 100% run of this game. Not for any real reason. I mean, I'll try my best to always get everything in the game. I'm not gonna just be like, I don't even care. But I'm not gonna like obsess over stuff like the crystals. And you know, if I do well enough, I mean, I probably will go back and get 100%. But I'm just saying, like, in my initial visits for the levels, I probably won't. And I might even do an episode at the end where I am going back and getting everything I missed. But I'm pretty sure you had to have a pure. I don't think you could have cutter to get. No, actually, I think there is a down attack move for cutter. No, there's not. I don't know. Well, that's another cool thing about the sword is you can hurt them just by touching them with its tip, like that. Nope, I messed up. There we go. So you can just, yeah. Nope, I messed up again. There you go. That's like a faster. That's like a faster swipe than that. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty close. Yeah, we can climb up this chain, which is weird because I always find it odd when they have climbing in a Kirby game because, you know, why would you climb when you can already fly? But whatever, none of my business. So yeah, if you hang out on the chain for too long, a lightning bolt will come and murder you. But if you're fast, it won't really matter. It won't matter, okay? I'm sorry if I seem too mellow, but when I played Nintendo 64 games or like Super Nintendo games, especially in the beginning, like the first episode or so, I'm super mellow. King Dedede, you're such a douche. Oh. Not as big of a douche as this guy. See Kirby's face? That is a great face. Kirby's got some great expressions. Oh my god. It's a Macy's Day Parade float now. So this is King Dedede. Oh god. Another thing, yeah, in this game you don't actually lose your powers right away. They actually stick around. Like in the other games when you get hit, you'd immediately like lose your ability and have to like try and get it back. But not in this game, which I appreciate. That was always a pain. So we beat him with no issue whatsoever. This game is not based around difficulty, even though some of the later levels can get a little difficult. But a big reason I'm doing this Let's Play is because my favorite Let's Play I've ever done is probably Kirby. It's either Kirby's Return to Dreamland or Super Mario World. Those are my two favorite Let's Plays I've done. So, and mainly because, well, Kirby's Return to Dreamland just because it was an amazing game, and I was just so glad to be able to like record myself playing it for the first time. Wow, that was stupid. It was nice to be able to record myself playing it for the first time because I really liked that initial reaction to the game, and I wanted to be able to share it with you guys. And then Super Mario World because it's a game I was so familiar with, and yet I still enjoyed playing so much, and I just got such good feedback. And there were so many people who like who really just kind of wrote the game off. Like there's a lot of people who don't seem to think much about older games, and not for any reason. Like if, you know, children are disrespectful, they don't understand like what a good game is, because I don't really think like that. But it was nice to like put it into perspective. Like this is the generation of gaming I'm coming from, and I want to show you it. So this is a pretty iconic boss. Is it Will-O-Wisp? Wispy Woods? Wispy Woods. I am pretty sure he's been in every Kirby game. Almost positive. He's been in every single Kirby game. I can't think of one he hasn't been in. Even like Dream Course, well, no, I don't think he's an air ride. You know, I'm pretty sure they could fit him in air ride. I mean, there might be a level where he is in. That's another game I really want to do videos on. Kirby's air ride is so much fun. Like, there's very rarely a bad Kirby game, even when they try to do weird stuff like Epic Yarn. I feel like they always turn out really, really good. There we go. Let's look at his jacked up face. And we beat him. And his plaid, treed body. So he waves, he doesn't do his dance, which is disappointing. I am disappointed. It reveals another galaxy. This is like the precursor for Mario Galaxy in a way. I wonder if the idea for Mario Galaxy at all came from this game. I don't know. Mario Galaxy is a pretty good game too, but I love this game. Alright, anyways guys, that's the first episode of Let's Play Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. I hope you're all enjoying it, and I hope you continue to enjoy it, and continue on this wonderful journey with me. We finished Popstar, and the next episode we'll be heading to Rockstar, because we're going to party like a rock. Okay, no, sorry. If any of you even remember that song, it sounds like retro now. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please like this video, favorite this video, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do whatever you gotta do to share love. I'm a Panda Gamer. See you next time.